Now, a move today in Philadelphia to take guns off the streets. Activists and city leaders are pushing a gun turn-in program as the leader of the police union meets with President Trump about cracking down on crime. Eyewitness News reporter Dan Koob is live at the DA's office in Center City, Philadelphia for us this morning to tell us all about it. Dan, good morning.
Good morning, Jan. There have been 330 people murdered in the city of Philadelphia this year. 110 children have been shot over the course of the year in the city as well. And this has engaged a war of words between the Philadelphia District Attorney and the Philadelphia Police Union boss. Now, District Attorney Larry Krasnitz and John McNesby have gone back and forth trying to explain away the violent nature of what's been going on in our city throughout the course of 2019. And this was ignited again by a visit from McNesby to the office of the President of the United States, who is hosting other police representatives from several cities seeing similar violent crime spikes. McNesby says he's reached out to the DA's office to begin discussions about how to curb the violence, but he says he's heard nothing back.
He doesn't talk about victims. He doesn't talk about the kids that were shot, the number of guns on the street, nothing. Unfortunately, there's absolutely zero dialogue with the DA's office, and I don't think they really want it.
The district attorney responded by saying, quote, "For the second time, I invite President Trump to come to Philadelphia for a robust discussion of criminal justice and policing. The largest city in the battleground state of Pennsylvania wants to hear your thoughts. And if it helps," he adds, "I promise not to ask any of those questions you find too troubling to answer in Congress." Now, the DA continued by telling our Greg Argos that none of the claims that made by McNesby are based in fact, and he added that when they write the history books, he believes he will be on the right side of history and not McNesby nor the president. We're live this morning outside the district attorney's office. Dan Koob, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Dan, thanks so much.